back another video. Before we get started, cue my man Indigo Saint. Let's get it. Let's get it. Indigo Saint in the building. Blackrue investing. Let's go.
Who's this producer? Best believe I was Blackrue investing. With your money, you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifesting. So we binge on our Blackrue investing. Best believe I was Blackrue investing. That course in this race, we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. So thank God for that Blackrue investing. Best believe I was Blackrue investing.
What's up, guys? What is up, crypto warriors? What is up, Blackrue crew? Back in here for another Wednesday. Let's get it going here. Let's share the screen. Boom, 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 boom. Shout out to the people in the Telegram. If you guys are looking to take on the crypto world with some friends, you can join the Telegram. It's completely free, as well as giving a like to this video, by the way. So you can join the Telegram. We're about almost 100 strong, pretty much here, like 90 to 100 strong. So please join the Telegram, completely free. If you want to take a step up, you can join the Patreon. We did particularly pretty well. Of course, I am not a financial advisor. Joining the Patreon unlocks a weekly watch list, which you can have for less than a cup of coffee. Be sure to check out the Patreon. Links are in the description. So let's get into it. So XRP is running, okay? After dipping down after the whole ruling, it dipped down to like 60 cents, and now it's popping back up here at 83 cents. Could we have something coming around the pipe, like Ripple going public, Ripple the company going public? Could we have a Bank of America announcement? Like, so many things could be coming here. And like I told you guys before, when Ripple tends to move, so does XLM. So we got this as well over here. XLM, and we've been talking about Stellar for so long on here. Of course, the patrons got it first. Shout out to the patrons. But had you been investing in Stellar, like the first time we were talking about it in here, it got as low as under 8 cents. Right now, it's sitting at 16. That's at least a 2x of your money right there. Shout out to y'all who've been listening. If you got into XRP, when we've been talking about it for so long on here, so long. Was at 35 cents here in March, up to 83 cents. That's a 2x on your money, or actually that's a 3x on your money. So, shout out to us. Shout out to us. We're winning. We're winning out here. I'm like kind of the altcoin guy out here on the Gentleman Crypto channel. I more and more every day I become a maxi, but I'm mostly like ISO coins, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. Those are the things that are going to be around. You know what I mean? So yeah. So let's see who we got in the house here before we continue. All right, we got 9 watching. No chats right now. Feel free to leave a chat. We'll have a Q&A session at the end. If anybody has any questions, just let me know. Just put them in the chat over there, and we're going to continue on here. So what next? Next, we have coming up full moon. We've been on these kind of full moon cycles. Kind of shout out to Waters Above. He's the first person to kind of bring this to my attention, even though I was doing a little bit of research on it on my own, but I like to give credit where credit is due. Check out his channel, of course. So full moon cycle tends to be a little bullish for Bitcoin, as the new moon cycle tends to be bearish. So we can point that out right here, right now on the chart. It's not, hearsay, or it's not like, a guesstimate. Like you can see that on the chart here. So you can see here when the new moon came in, what happened to Bitcoin? It went down, right? You can see here when the full moon came in, Bitcoin went up. It's just that easy. It's just that easy. Um, so that's what tends to happen most of the time. You have different things like, and you can see it here too: full moon up, new moon down. There's certain other things to put into factor, like eclipses, equinoxes, stuff like that. But generally, new moon equals bullish or bearish time. Full moon equals bullish time. That's just generally how it goes. Okay. So with this new moon, we had a little dip under the 30K mark. That's just what tends to happen. Okay. Um, so one other piece of information I wanted to get into here was when ETFs. So what I'm hearing from a lot of people is they're going to kick the can down the road on these ETFs. If you want to know what I'm talking about with as far as ETFs go, we can go over here to Twitter. Unless you kind of been under a rock, under in case you've been under a rock, BlackRock, um, Fidelity, and others applied for Bitcoin ETFs. It was big news because um, BlackRock had one times in the past panned crypto. It said, Larry Fink had said, I see no interest for many of my customers in crypto. Like, no one wants it. JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon famously said that it's a pet rock, has no value other than like, excuse me, being a pet rock. Um, so they kind of changed the tune on that. And BlackRock is wanting a Bitcoin ETF. So you can see here, this is just in SEC adds BlackRock, Fidelity, and 6 other spot Bitcoin ETF applicants to the Federal Register. So that probably means that we probably see them very, very soon here. So probably means we see them very soon here. Um, so here it is. Institutional money is into crypto. Okay. Um, so let's see here. Yep. So institutional money is in crypto, guys. Um, that's what makes me believe, really, if you look at it in the long run, crypto never needed our little retail money. Institutional money was always destined to be in crypto. Okay. So really, us lucky people who are in crypto, who are not believing that it's a scam, because it's not, we're going to reap the benefits of this. Okay. We're going to reap a really big benefit of this. Like, really, these are the major banks in America and around the world. Um, I keep losing my spot here because there's one here that mentioned all 6 of them. Let me see if I can find it here. Because it keeps scrolling on me because it keeps bringing up new stuff. Um, so BlackRock is BlackRock, Fidelity, a couple of others. I wish it'd just kind of stay there. Okay, BlackRock, Fidelity, Wisdom Tree, Van Eck, and Investco. Okay, spot applications will be added to the Federal Register tomorrow. Okay, exactly what that means, I'm not sure exactly as far as like added to the Federal Register. Um, but yeah, um, The sad part, though, is it also means that these guys can manipulate crypto a bit with these ETFs. Okay, so yeah, so there we go. And here's one comment from Lark Davis, big crypto guy, Crypto Lark. I don't know if you guys watch him or not. But, he says, so inflation plummeting, dollar index fading fast, Bitcoin halving in under a year, XRP and likely most other altcoins, not securities, right? BlackRock Bitcoin ETF coming. Google Play lifted crypto game ban. Nice. Stake ETH at an all-time high. Retail buying 3 times more Bitcoin than mined per month. And also, shout out to some of the guys in Telegram. Um, a lot of Bitcoin is being bought off of exchanges. So much so that Strike, they no longer allow you to directly deposit your paycheck in Bitcoin. Um, so it's all looking like it's going to be a very, very, very intriguing bull run. Definitely come over to my channel, www.darkhorsewatcher.com, where you can like and subscribe. Where I've mentioned a couple shows ago, this may be, if you're like a regular person in retail, this may be your last chance to really get in on a crypto bull run. This may be it right here. Let me see where that show is here. Um, okay, yep, that was the last show 4 days ago. This is your last chance. Okay, this seems like it's the last chance before Bitcoin's like at 6K or at 6 figures, over 100K, and XRP and different other coins are just rocketed off out here. Okay, what is up, Casper Holstein, patron in the house? What's up, Bernard B? What's up, Cryptwork? So not no Litecoin on the list. No Litecoins on the list. Cryptwork, you know it is. J Rich, J Riggs, what's going on? Getting too old for this, Riggs. Um, what's up? My guy Ace, Lark Davis is trash. Yeah, I know. I, I will just leave that out there. Ace believes that Lark Davis is trash. I don't watch him that much myself, but yeah, there we go. Um, so yeah, okay. So nice to see, guys. I shouldn't leave that comment up, should I? Yeah, Litecoin is definitely on the list. So it almost seems like, based off of some of what's going on right now, some things are just really popping off, guys. Especially ISO coins. Let me give you one thing that the patrons got, which was DAG. DAG popped off. So shout out to the patrons. This is a win we got. This was on last week's list. Telling you guys, Patreon, it went from 3 cents all the way up to 4.4. So that's a good 25% on your money there. Yeah, DAG's one of the ones I definitely do believe in. It's one of the ones that has a connection to the DLD, has a connection to LCX. One, if you don't know about, you can come on my channel over here and check out. We got tons and tons of LCX videos over here. LCX is supremely hitting gem out here. And it's definitely on a pullback right now. That one actually wouldn't be a bad one to look at if you're looking at deploying some funds somewhere. Not financial advice. This is just my personal opinion and my kind of own investment strategy. LCX has connections to the people in Davos. And as you can see, it's been a long time. It's right now. It's been on like a what 2 month long just dilution, just dip. However, when things are boring like this is the perfect time to buy. It'll probably hit oversold here, possibly, but this ain't the bottom. This is very darn well close to the bottom. If you look at all the different tools, the Wyckoff, I've told you guys, like towards the bottom of the red of the Wyckoff is when the time it begins to turn around again. You can see that right here. You can see that right here as well. You can see that in different places here. Um, Over here as well, if I straighten that up a little bit, you can see towards the bottom is when it gets ready kind of to turn around. That's where we're at now. So looking very good as far as like oversold here. It's close to oversold here. And it's on that resistance line for the GAN fan. So a lot of things are looking very good for this to turn around and then into the other direction. LCX, one of my one of the things I believe a lot in. My Riot and Clean Spark bags look nice. Thanks to Ruel. Thank you, brother. Thank you. What's up, Nerd Up Inc. Marv? Kareem Thomas was saying on here a couple weeks ago that he got 250% gains from Clean Spark, and that was when it was at $5. If we go over and look at Clean Spark right now, looking real pretty, real pretty. Still, it's a little under 7 at 697. And we were talking about this guy since like $1.77. If you let me take out some of these moon phases. Yeah, we were talking about this around like this point. We started at like 2, it dipped down to $1.77, and here we are at darn near $7. That's what, 4x there, just beautiful, just freaking beautiful, right? And we knew it was coming, right? This is what happens. This is what happens. Every time I say this is what happens, I think about The Big Lebowski. Has anyone seen that movie? Where Walter Sobchak says, "This is what happens when you." If anybody's seen the movie, they know what I'm talking about. He says, "This is what happens when you," and it's just a funny line. But anyways, so this is what happens when you have a Bitcoin bull run, right? If we come over here and look at Riot blockchain, this is going to be the perfect example. Okay, so Riot, we actually have a 2 bull run look at Riot. This is just perfect right here. I'm glad you mentioned Riot. So let's just kind of compare this to Bitcoin, shall we? Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do there. But okay, we got Bitcoin here. Now let's put Riot back over here. And of course, it puts it on the wrong window, but that's okay. We're going to work with it. Okay, so let's get rid of. Okay, so this is what I want you to see here. Can we tighten this? Okay, I guess we can't tighten this more than this. But Okay, so now we got basically both halvings, right? 2018, 2021. So let's do the same thing with Bitcoin as close as we can. We can't do it. We can't quite get it in with Bitcoin, but you'll see. You'll kind of see what I'm talking about here. So 2018, we got a top here. 2018, we got a top here. You move this out. Next Bitcoin halving, 2020. We got a top here in 2021, 2022. Same deal here. I don't know why it's doing this. I'm not trying to use any tools. This is annoying. Uh Trash. Okay, there we go. Or not. Let me see. Hide. Me. Okay. Cancel. All right, I'm just gonna get out of this because I don't know how to turn it off for whatever reason. I don't know how I picked that. Okay, so then what you would have seen is me coming over here to the next part where we're getting ready for the next bull run up here. Same thing. So that's how I kind of predicted we're going to get that same type of movement in Riot, okay? And Clean Spark, because it happens every 4 years correlating with these Bitcoin halvings. Very simple, nothing that I'm making up, something that you yourself can see right here on the chart, right in front of you. It's right there. It's right there. I'm not guessing. I'm not saying I think this will happen. I'm showing you right here with the chart with the numbers. You guys know how I kind of get into the esoteric stuff a little bit. Pythagoras says, Pythagoras from the Pythagorean theorem and a whole bunch of other stuff. All is number. We have these built-in 4-year cycles. All is number in this case. Um, so it's coming back up to being something close to what we had in the last 8 years, 4 years each, with Bitcoin, and we will see Riot and CleanSpark follow the same type of pattern. And it's playing out right now in front of us, right? Riot, you can see it 2 bull cycles back. Clean Spark, you can only see it kind of 1 cycle back because they didn't start Bitcoin mining until around this bull run here in 2020. So it looks a little messier over here for them. It's because they were just doing the microgrids at that point. Yes, that's my favorite movie, y'all. I swear to God, I can relate everything to Big Lebowski up in here. Got in it too. Love it. Do you think LCX will do good even though the US can't use LCX? Yes. Yes, I do crypt work because um, they're just huge in Europe. The European MiCA, the people who were in control of making laws for the EU, use them as a guinea pig. They're literal members of the Davos group over there. Um, So they're rubbing elbows with Klaus Schwab and all of them. So yes, I do think they'll be really really good. What's up, HBCU maker? Um, and I think eventually too, they'll probably get the use in America at some point soon. So here with XRP moving like this, we're seeing some other ISOs moving too. Let's take a look at Hedera here, which I'm really liking Hedera. You can stake it on the Hash wallet, so like not only are you kind of getting um, multiple X's with your earnings, since you're able to stake it, you're almost compounding earnings with Hedera. So really another one that's kind of a diamond in the rough out here. Hedera is partnered with LCX, so they're kind of rubbing shoulders with the same type of people. Their Hedera consensus platform. Whoa, yep, you can see it still going. Yeah, still going out here. Their Hedera consensus protocol is a really cool protocol that's connecting things like IBM and Stellar to payment systems, and it can be tied into things like R3 Cordia. We've mentioned R3 Cordia on here before. It's going to be the clearinghouse, the private banking blockchain for all these banking clearinghouses. That brings up again another ISO coin, XDC, which we'll quickly take a look at as well. So it's looking real good out here. Looking real good out here. What are your thoughts on Flare and Meld? I think Flare is going to surprise a lot of people. I also believe this HBCU maker. Flare is on a really good looking deal out here. I'm glad you brought them up. Let's take a look at them. Why not? Why don't we? Flare is looking pretty good. You can buy it on Coinbase. It's been tumbling, right? As you can see, it's been tumbling since it came out. Um, this is just Coinbase. Let's look at something that has more of a history, shall we? Let me see if I can find KuCoin on here. So I think KuCoin will show a longer history. I had it there, but my mousing skills since that stroke, boy, it's not the greatest, and I just have to be patient with it. Okay, there we go. More history. Just a little bit more history. Um, so yeah, if we come over here, let's dig deeper into this. So at this point, it was oversold, like really oversold on the day chart. But it seems to be coming out of it a little bit. This is what, down 3 times since 5 cents. So we're getting it at 0.013. Excuse me, right now. And let's look at the week chart, shall we? I've been trying to look at the week charts more lately. Okay, the week chart looks pretty good as far as like the Wyckoff goes. Like maybe it pops up into the green here. Um, we can kind of believe maybe that it's it's reached its bottom here, since it's kind of popped up and gotten almost to the middle of the RSI here. So Flare might be one that might be lagging a little behind as far as all these ISO coins go, but it seems like it's reached a point where it can turn. Remember again how we were talking about the bottom of this Wyckoff. When you reach the bottom of this Wyckoff, the bottom of the red, you're kind of reaching a turnaround point, right? So kind of right at a turnaround point here as far as Flare goes. Like, will it drop a little bit more? Maybe, possibly. But I think coming next bull run, since this hasn't seen a bull run, we see this do some, at least like 7 cents. Like, wouldn't 7 cents be like great, right? Just even 7 cents. That's like what? 4x, 5x. A coin that has like a similar supply is AMP. That's one we can kind of look at and see like an idea of where it could head. Like, will it go down to 0.002? I doubt it. Let me make this full screen here and let me get rid of this tester thing. But if we look at AMP, I think AMP made it all the way to like, yeah, 12 cents. So that's something. Like, looking at Flare right now, it's like a 10x. So yeah, Flare, I'm glad you brought that up because it is connected to those ISO coins, and it's kind of down decline right now. So it's a perfect time to buy. I could have sworn AMP was listed on Gemini, or no, okay, Gemini was what it was listed on the longest. Let me see, do they have Gemini in there? Oh, there it is. It's right in front of my face, and I just looked right past it. Okay, and there we go. Not sure what I was doing with this line. I'll delete it. Delete. Okay, there we go. So yeah, got all the way up into the 12 cent mark, and it's actually below where it was 2 years ago. So maybe AMP might be one to also look at right now at this range. Let's go look at it on the week chart. And then let's go look at the other tools here. So yeah, AMP looks really kind of primed itself. Um, After going really undersold, oversold, it looks like it's kind of trying to get back up off the ground here. And if it does, maybe we can see something like we saw here, where it got back to, it seems like a 1 cent or something like that. Let's see. Yeah, touched. Okay, like 0.8 cents, but 0.08 cents, which is still like what, 4x from where it is right now. But I think what always happens with this is it just pumps kind of out of nowhere. So come next bull market, I think we see this pump as well, and it's sitting really pretty right here at very much oversold on the week chart. That might be one to consider right there. Yeah, question, Heavy Productions, what's going on? What's going on? Oh, that reminds me, guys. I'm going to be on Crypto Talk Now tomorrow. Come check me out. Me and my guy Max on Crypto Talk Now. Like I said before, you guys, he does some of the best Jasmine coverage out there. Definitely suggest checking out his channel. It's Max and Larry's channel, by the way. Both cool guys. So definitely come check me out over on their channel tomorrow around 6 o'clock. So yeah, just just to let you guys know that I'll be on there tomorrow. Uh, did you say anything about your LCX question? Yes, I did. I do believe that LCX will be completely fine. Them not being in America is not really a concern about for them right now. If you look into LCX and who they are, um, there's some people that done research and saw that maybe some royals that even have money into LCX. So that's very intriguing as far as LCX goes there. Let me see. I'll turn up the volume here. Boom. Okay, volume should be better now. So yeah, LCX is very intriguing because of who they're hanging with. You know that they're members of the World Economic Forum. Um, They have the ability to legally issue tokens. They have the ability to issue bonds. They have the ability to tokenize assets, as in they tokenize diamonds. There's so much to like about LCX, and I like that it's on a pullback right now. Um, Very good time here. Instead of trying to go chase like Stellar, I think Stellar, even 16 cents, is a bargain. Um, However, if we look at LX and where it is right now, sitting at oversold, and on a week, it looks like it might go down just a bit more. If you look at the week chart here, it's like it may go down a little bit more there. Um, but if you look at the day chart here, looks like it's going to come back up a little bit here. Looks like it's rounding back out to come up. Either way, LCX at 5.4 cents is a screaming bargain. And as you can see, it's been on a down tick since June 23rd. It's scraping against this GANFAN resistance right there. I don't know why that word left me. Got any other questions here, guys? Let me make sure I didn't miss any. What's up, Bernard B? Okay, I missed Meld. Let me look at Meld here. I'm not familiar with Meld, I don't think. Okay, Meld. Supply 4 billion. Not too bad. Fully diluted market cap So they got it's like a 2x, so that's not bad either. How long has it been around? Not that long. Came in at the tail end of last bull run. Can buy it in MXC. MXC, can we use? Yeah, we can still use that in America, I believe. Also, you can get it on Sunday Swap. So this must be a Cardano coin if you can get it on Sunday Swap and Wing, um, Wing Riders Dex mini swap. So yeah, this is a Cardano coin. Let's go look at its website. They say it's also an Avalanche. Interesting. Asset management, asset backed stablecoin, finance banking, staking, governance, lending, borrowing. So it's a lending, borrowing platform. First, decentralized and non custodial DeFi banking protocol for lending and borrowing fiat and cryptocurrency. Meld is the governance token enabling holders to vote on development of the protocol. Focuses on DeFi. Okay, so let's look at a couple things here. Website. Also want to look at its Twitter. So this is how I kind of break down coins. And since this happens to be a DeFi coin, there's another site that I want to check out. So this is like some free game, if you will, some free knowledge for you guys on like how to just simply break down a coin. So I've amassed over the years a list of followers, and kind of gives me a good feeling or a good look if certain followers are following certain coins. For instance, since this is a Cardano coin, you would expect people like Charles Hoskinson to follow this, um, Wing Riders, since they're on their platform. Um, like you would expect that right off the bat, right? Um, so yeah, you can see here a lot of Cardano projects are following this. The Ape Society, um, the Block is hot. He's a he's a good Cardano crypto YouTube guy. Check him out. Block is hot. Um, Cornucopias, my guy Two Satoshis is following these guys. My financial friend is following these guys. Sam, another good content creator there. Ada Lovelace, somebody went out there and claimed Ada's Twitter handle. Yeah, a lot of Cardano people. The Wolf of All Streets is following these guys. So pretty cool list of people following these guys. Cardano Foundation. So that's really cool to see. Good list of followings there. Um, let's see, they're following World Token, of course, just a Cardano coin. World Token Mobile, Eternal Wallet, Liquid. Okay, Paul Barron. I don't know why I'm not following this. I love Paul's stuff. Definitely check out Paul Barron's channel. Um, okay, cool. So good amount of followers here. Okay, now their website, early access to one account for your fiat and crypto. Apply for your mailed FI early access pass to become eligible for our airdrop. Nah, I'm not gonna do that right now. Um, okay. Fine black lady in the background. That helps, or at least I think that's a yes. Fine black lady in the background. Um, you never know nowadays. You never know. So yeah, Meld looks decent. Let's look at the chart. DeFi. What's up, Blues Batteries? What's that XRP looking like? It's looking pretty nice right now. It's looking pretty nice right now. So let's look at DeFi right quick. So I'm curious. Let's fire up DeFi Llama. This is another really nice tool that I'd like to use. See what's going on in the DeFi world. When we start getting up to the 50s and 60s in value locked in the DeFi, 50s and 60s of billions of value in DeFi, then we'll know this is really kicked off a crypto bull run. Let's look here. Cardano sitting at 190. Once Cardano brought like stable coins to its ecosystem, that's when it really popped off as far as like the DeFi locked values. So this just really goes to show you like stable coins are important for an ecosystem. They just are block value in that ecosystem. But let's find Meld on here. Liquid, which is lending, MineSwap, Vi Finance, DJed Stablecoin, Sunday Swap, Meld. Okay, so Meld must not technically be up and running yet, which is also like it's a good thing because when it does get up and running, we probably see the price move then. So right now would probably be the time if you want to get in, and you can see it's kind of looking like it's popping up now. Before it gets that DeFi up and running, really. And the fact that they're also an avalanche bodes well. Um, they just recently migrated to a new contract address. I guess that's like definitely be aware of that if you're going to buy these on Sunday Swap or whatever to make sure you have the right contract address. But if you want to hit the easy button, you might just want to go on MEXC to buy it. But yeah, um, I'd be tempted to buy this. Let me just look at the chart too. Like really look at the chart. Okay, I'll look at the bid. Okay, yep. And one thing I want you guys to note too, whenever the I believe it's the blue line crosses the red line. That's what's known as a golden cross. That generally means you're going to have bullish action coming up. That's when the 50 EMA crosses the 200 EMA. I did something like myself here to kind of get even more understanding of bullish action. You see that light blue line there? I have it so that the 8 AMA will cross, like it'll tip you off before the 50 and the 200. So if the 8 AMA crosses the 50, then you know it's like beginning that bull action. So just another little charting tip there, and we could see that in other coins, like the ones that just kind of popped off, if you will. We can go see that same type of action. You can see here that with XRP is so violent, it just happens out of nowhere, and like the case was solved. Hey, so boom. But you can see even before that, the 50 crossed the 200 here in April. Okay, so it's kind of a really big tip off that it's bullish time, right? And you hear the 8 cross before any of that. Just another charting tip, just another tool to put in our belt and say, okay, this is how we can recognize when something's about to happen, right? So what we just saw there with Meld was it looks like the 50 is about to cross the 200. So looks like a decent play. Meld is in the startup phase. Okay, gotcha. All right, I missed a couple comments here. Let me go back. Okay, Meld will do a 2x, 10x during the next bull run. I could see that. Partnerships with AVAX, Meld is going to do some big things. What's happening first? BTC ETF launch. Cardano finally launches smart contracts. They have smart contracts now, Ace. They have smart contracts, bro. Uh, it's happened already. Oh man. Uh, yep, I did answer that question. Uh, what is Uphold airdropping for XRP? I can't find out what people are talking about. What's up, Hyben? Well, Uphold is already dropping. They're dropping like Corium tokens. I didn't know that they were airdropping anything else for XRP. That's new to me. I'll have to do some research on that. Let me write that down. I don't know that they're airdropping anything else, but I'll really check that out. XRP airdrop. Okay. If Scott Melker is shilling it to you, you better watch out. Okay, is he a shiller? I saw him on a couple different things, and he seemed to be doing. I don't watch his channel regularly though. Dude was a DJ, then all of a sudden a crypto expert. Laughing out loud. Got you. Got you. Well, those Meld's a lending platform, and these lending platforms have tended to do really, really well. Some examples, if we come over, just look at the DeFi Llama here. Um, so Meld here is lending, and it's on the Avalanche chain, as we've heard here. Um, Let me point out some that have done well here. Let's go. what is it? Optimism. And let's look at Velo. Velodrome. They have a piece to Velodrome that's lending. Another one here. If we go to Cosmos, Cosmos has a ton of them that have done well. Ah, I don't want Cosmos Hub. I want Cosmos. Okay. Why does it have the little guy? Puzzled. Okay, there we go. Um, well, Kava is a lending platform. I don't know why it's showing me the puzzled guy. It's not showing that it's a platform, but that's another one that's done really well. So it's Kanto. Let's try to do it this way. Okay, it's just listing them separately. All right, fine. But yeah, Kava was another lending one. If we go into it, maybe it'll show us. They're listing it as a separate chain. As you can see here, yeah, Kava Lend, Kava Mint. I guess they decided to break up the Cosmos ones into separate chains. Um, yeah, but a lot of these lending platforms tend to do well. Like, what was the other one? Stacks. If we look at Alex, that one too is a lending platform. Well, they say Dex, but it has a lending part as well. So, what do you think about GMX and gains? Yeah, I don't hold much XRP on Uphold either. Majority of mine is in a cold storage. Let me check those out, Kareem Thomas. I think we talked about GMX before. Yeah, GMX. What is this one? I think this is I heard of this before. I just can't remember it. I think this is on Arbitrum or one of them. Like it's their leading DeFi one, or it might be a lending one too. Um, let's see. Taking a while to load. Okay, Arbitrum. Yep. Decentralized exchange for trading perpetual currency futures with up to 50x leverage. So, see, yeah, things like this have been tending to do really kind of well. Runs on Arbitrum and Avalanche. So again, these guys keep connecting to Avalanche. Avalanche seems like it's going to be the lending DeFi platform. So small supply. Let's take a look at its chart, shall we? Yeah, I think this is one of the like DeFi leaders too on Arbitrum. We can go over here and confirm that. Let's do, where is it? Boom, Arbitrum. not a smoke. That is a coin. XLM probably making another leg up. Yes, it is. It's happening real time, folks. XLM at 16.5 right now. So let's look at what XRP is doing. Probably close to another leg up itself. Let me move that. Probably going to be at 84 by the time we finish this. So real time stuff right here. Let's look GMX. GMX. Sorry, y'all. RIP DMX, by the way. Let's see here. Okay, it was looking real pretty around June time. But let's look at the week chart. Okay, so it's kind of flat at this 55 right now. Ooh, I say right now you have to decide for yourself where you're gonna go with this. It seems like it's on the downtick on the week chart, so maybe you can get it for a little less here coming up soon. But you have to make that decision for yourself here. Um, and then on the day chart, it kind of looks like it's gonna rise a little bit. So kind of have to make the decision here. Like, do you think you can rise and like, let's just say it rose up to 59. Maybe you can get like $3 per coin out of it real quick. But that's just you have to make that decision for yourself here. But it does look like a good point on the day chart. Um, yeah, on the day chart, it does look like you know it's kind of on the rise up there. I don't know what's up with my RSI. That's weird. Okay, I had it invisible. That's why. Let me go back. Okay, yeah. So yeah, that one's a little tricky. Um, yeah, you have to make a decision there for yourself. It's looking like maybe it may pop up, but it hasn't been. Yeah, yeah, you have to make the decision for yourself there. I think it might be good for a small play to get to that 50 to that 60-ish area, not knowing any news on this. But yeah, you have to make the decision there for yourself. But let's see where it is. Yeah, it is. It is number one as far as their DeFi is concerned. So it seems like a good play, especially for the next bull run. It's probably going to stay in that position. So, and it's on two different chains and Avalanche, right? So yeah, it seems like a good play for the next bull run. Let's look at gains. That was the next one I believe you had there. Gains. Okay, I have not heard of this one. Kareem dropping some knowledge. Let's see gains. Okay, 100. million, small supply, smallish, you know. How long has it been around? Almost two bull runs. It was as high as $1.64, chilling here at 7 cents. What's this about? Only can buy it on Pancake Swap, it seems. GAIN stands for Group Action is Never Small, but a collaboration spirit, which is the essence of blockchain and decentralization. Everyone gets the opportunity to invest while projects get long-term support from a strong community. Okay. Pools finance portfolio. Okay, not telling us much here. Let's go see if we can peruse the website and Twitter. While that's coming up, check any questions here. What's up, Manosphere Hall of Fame? I hope you guys have a position in Caspa. It's number one best performing tokens on the last 12 months and is on the tear. Shout out to my patrons. That is one I had in the list this week. Caspa did very nicely this week. Shout out to on that one. Let's see if we can bring that up here. Caspa had a very, very nice week and seems to be poised to break out again. I agree with Manosphere Hall of Fame on that one. Seems that it's at this 3.5 mark. Seems poised to break back over that. If it breaks over this, if it breaks out over this 4.2 area, that's going to be price discovery, and then it's going to be on and popping, boy. So, yeah, shout out to the patrons on this one. Maybe like it's really close to oversold here, but it seems like it's really poised to hit price discovery here. Kind of some bullish kind of spring action here. Um, yeah, I'm really loving Caspa right now. But yeah, gains should be up now. The website. Whoa, wait, what? Okay, so this one seems like it's gonna require a lot of deep research. So I want to know who these guys are. Um, Seems like people from Reef. Like these are testimonials or endorsements here. Um, yeah, this one's gonna require some deep research here. So I'll table my thoughts on this one until I do some some really deeper research on here. Um, the this doesn't really tell me who they are that much. Let's look at their Twitter before we go here to the next question. Twitter. And let me just close down some things here. Okay, so let me look at their Twitter. Be interesting to see who follows these guys. But yes, it looks like they're gonna really require some deep research there. Pools, Kalen, Trust Swap, Boson, CEO of KuCoin follows these guys. Monkeys follows these guys. Crypto Lark follows these guys. Okay, so we'll have to just we'll have to do some deeper research on these guys. Go to the next question. H bar is looking strong. XLM as well, for sure. We got through talking about those. Is she gonna put some respect on Cardano? Oh man, you guys are making me laugh over here. Hell no, it's trash. Caspa is about to do exactly what Cardano did in 21. Ooh. Can we see a dollar Caspa? If we see a dollar Caspa, I'm straight up doing the Roy Williams down the street. Just it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Um yeah, I would love a dollar Casper. I would love that. Let's see here. Cardano is a sleeping giant. Cardano is looking pretty good actually at this price point, 30 something cents. It is looking pretty good at this cash point, at this price point. I'm not gonna lie. Um, keep losing my shot. Whoa, HBCU maker, $20. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I keep losing my spot, man. I'm telling you, these mousing skills, bro. I gotta be patient with myself on this. Yeah, Cardano looks good. Looks really good at 30 cents. Thing looks the most good is like Algorand looks amazing at 11 cents. But yeah, Cardano looks good at 30 cents right now. It does. I'm not gonna you maker. It looks pretty good at what it's sitting at right now. Um, Casper will be king. The next bull run, DCAing into like a boss into Casper. Yeah, I'm loving Casper. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really loving it right now. Ada is poop. Charles is like a used car salesman. You know what? I will say this about Charles. Like there are parts of him that really like in like what is it? Intrigue me, not intrigue. That's the wrong word. That I really identify with. Like he'll say stuff like about like the establishment. However, the people at Davos, like for instance, LCX, all they were doing were Cardano launch pads. So clearly the establishment loves Charles. even though he says things like he doesn't necessarily like the establishment. So there's a little bit of like, there's a little bit of there's a little bit of something there. You know what I mean? Like there's one thing being said and there's other things happening. So that's just, even though I kind of, some of the stuff he says appeals to me. So some of it might have that, like you said, Ace, that type of vibe to it. You know what I mean? So that being said, still I think it's at a nice price right now. I like a used car salesman sells a lot of cars. You're right, 100%, man. That is why the SEC. Well, the SEC also came after LCX. Remember that? Like they came after LCX too. So it's a little bit of like tongue in cheek, like game plan right there. It's like, come on, you know, BlackRock signed your checks, SEC. You know, BlackRock, no matter who the president is, Trump, Biden, whatever, a BlackRock member is somehow connected to the Treasury. Weird, right? Doesn't matter if it's blue or red, a BlackRock member is connected to the Treasury. But you're calling LCX a security? Okay, yeah, sure, Gary, I believe that. Yeah, sure, I believe that. Dripping sarcasm right there. Um, Succulents. You know what that is. Big fan of GMX and Gains. All right, I got to check out Gains. So we got two endorsements here from Ace and Kareem Thomas, longtime Blackrue watchers, longtime Blackrue crew over here. Um, yeah, Cardano community is strong. I got to say that. Like, you got some diehards in the Cardano community. Like they straight up jump in front of a projectile for Charles. Like straight up. Um, they also do have that guy from Singularity.net, and I just found out, the singularity is actually something that we would not want, right? The singularity refers to something very specific going into that type of deal, right? Going into the esoteric type deal. The singularity.net, singularity actually refers to something very that most people would not want. But anyways, um, Ben Goertzel, I think his name is, moved his stuff to Cardano. That's on Cardano, and AI is going to be very big this next bull run, I believe. So something to watch out for too. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Nerd Up Inc. Marv. Appreciate you for what you do, Rue. Appreciate you too, man. Appreciate you too. Nerd Up Inc. Marv has been a long time watcher as well. I appreciate you guys. You're right. Ada community, big herd of sheep. Ada app so far behind. Crypto moves very fast. Yeah, yeah, and Cardano is kind of behind in some of its tech. But I have to say this for Charles though. He he seems like he keeps that Cardano team in lockstep. Even though they're far behind, he appeals to the community. He's always out here on YouTube, and that says something. He might have that like okay, it's really good. Our team checked this car out. It's like top of the line, won't have you any problems type of feel to him. Like, yeah, yeah, I know what you're talking about there, Ace, but it is what it is, man. Like, I really understand what you mean. What I think about Fed now, Thank you, Gripfork. That I very much meant to bring that up. We do have Fed now coming like any day now. I think that might be why we're seeing this kind of sprucing up of these ISO 20022 coins. Thinking they may have some type of connection now, maybe. I don't know. As far as I know, that they're two separate entities. Um, but yeah, I think they're rolling out Fed now, and what they do, which is what they normally do, is like a tiptoe to tyranny. Is that the word that I want to use? It's like a tiptoe to taking rights. You know what I mean, right? Like, oh, Fed now is just for the institutions, and then next thing we know, it's for retail, and like every cent that we're using is being tracked, right? Um, but hey, this is why we're in crypto, right? This is why you want to own some Bitcoin. You want to have that Bitcoin in the cold storage, and that's something that you can use, and no one can really say anything about it. Case in point, the people in Nigeria, right? They refuse to go on the CBDC. Instead, they're using Bitcoin and they're bucking against the system. So that's why you'll never see me say like no to Bitcoin, or that Bitcoin should not be like I am pro Bitcoin. And eventually some of my altcoin gains will go and be converted into Bitcoin for sure. Cardano is one that can put 50 or 100 in a month and chill. Yeah, for sure it is. Just like XRP, just like Bitcoin, just like Ethereum. Yeah, and we mentioned that. Check out the show where I said, let's go back here. Check out the show I would do with how I invest 1,500 monthly. Right here, I broke it into 4 coins, so you put 25% in each. I also broke 5 coins, so check that out for people who just don't necessarily want to trade, who just want to set it and forget it. Check that out. Is XEC use case for real life? It is, but okay. The thought is there with Zcash is who's you now have to get enough community behind you to use Zcash as though you would use Bitcoin. And as much as I like what Amari Sachet is doing there, will he will he be able to get that much of a community, right? Will he be able to do this? Oh, okay, not Zcash, eCash, excuse me, eCash. Zcash is a completely separate thing. Um, so will Amari Sachet be able to get a huge enough community to be able to use it like that? I don't know. I don't know. It's really kind of an uphill battle. Now you're going against the people in Davos. You're going against Ethereum. You're going against Avalanche. You're going against Cosmos. You're going against all these people that have a vast more amount of power and resources than you do. It seems like a tall task to me. I wish him well. I wish him well. I have a little bit of eCash because I like the things that I heard from Amari Sachet. I like the way he was speaking. I like that I saw him on like Nigerian news channel. I saw him like he was like out there in a whole bunch of different videos when I did the research on this coin. It's just, again, what I just said. You got to go against Bitcoin. You got to go against Ethereum. You got to go against all these different things. Like, it's really an uphill battle. It seems like the eCash community, he has a building and budding community. Um, Again, will it be as big as Cardano? Which you see, kind of Cardano seems like they have help from the people in Davos at the very least. Charles has his connections with like his days in Ethereum and all of that. I'm sure Amari has his own connections for when he used to work with Bitcoin Cash and Roger Rivera. But yeah, it's going to be a hard uphill battle for these guys, and I really wish them well in that. But I think it would be remiss or irresponsible for me to not consider all of what I just said. FedNow is live, right? I don't think so. Not yet. It's supposed to be live like literally any second. Thank you guys for recommending Lolly. I'm almost at my first withdrawal point. You're very, very welcome. I know I recommended Lolly, Hyben 17. I think some other people might have too. I think maybe Simon Family Investments did, or the Jump Out Girls. Shout out to those guys too. Definitely watch some of the other members of the Gentlemen of Crypto, like King and Zay, like Crypto and Down. Very, very, very knowledgeable people. Check those dudes out for sure. And I use Lolly too. Um, it's an easy, easy way to accumulate some Bitcoin just for free. And like literally, that's not a joke. Like you're getting 2% back for something that you were going to do anyway, or 3% back for something you were going to do anything anyway. Like Costco, like Walmart, like what are some other things they have on there? They have Costco, Walmart, Dunkin' Donuts, Chick-fil-A. Like you're getting Bitcoin back for things you would just normally do. I was definitely suggest people download Lolly. All you have to do is click activate on it on times that you're going to go to Walmart, on times that you're going to go to Costco. Like, just think about it. You're just getting gas at Costco or at Walmart, right? And you're going to activate Lolly, and you're just going to get some Bitcoin back for that. Why not, right? So yeah, nice. Thanks for mentioning that, Hyben. That's a good point. I'll check with then, and we'll see. I just don't see it. Crypto is a fast paced space, not made for slow turtles. Slow and steady doesn't win it in crypto. Um, what's up, Courtney Johnson? Peace, bro. Just getting in. What wallet are you using for Casper? What am I using for Casper? Um, right now, I'm just using Ledger, unfortunately. I have Ledger, I have Casper in my Ledger cold storage. Still need to get rid of these dang on, excuse me. Still got to get rid of these dang on ledgers. Um, right now, I'm using that cold storage, and I'm staking on Casper Live. And Casper is a coin that has like inflation on it, but it's only like, I think, like what, 12 billion supply right now. So yeah, um, yeah. So that's what I'm using right now. I need to replace it. I'm going to replace it, but yeah, I'm going to try to take a look at Tracer as soon as I can. Let's see here. We just got some more beeping. So some more live news. Stellar 17. All right. Keep going. Packing those bags, right? Um, again, we were telling you guys about this when it was at 8 cents, right? And we've been consistent about it and all the news about it, right? Um, Let's keep going. Yep, XRP at 84. I thought that would happen by the time we're talking. So it's keeping going as well. Leverage trading on LTS and cheat. That's all you need to know. Wait, did I miss something? Okay. I use it a lot. What you want to know? I've been using it for a while. GMX and Gains are good exchanges. If we see Casper at $1, I'm effing retired. Nice, Ace. Nice. I don't quite have that much Casper yet, but man, maybe I might want to get it after we get off here, man. Casper is looking really good. Algo or Stellar? Right now, I'd probably say Stellar, but since Algo is now under 11, like at 11 cents, maybe it might be the better buy right now. Any hardware wallets that you trust? I haven't looked into it a lot. Um, I hear people like Trezor a lot. So I'm going to try them. There was another one. I think it's like Arculus or something like that. I'll have to do some more research on that Pure Owens and get back to you on that. Not saying you can't make a profit trading ADA. It's still not going to be a major player in blockchain Web3 long term. They've already been passed by many of the newer chains. Yeah, I know what you're saying with that, Ace, but now it's like a kind of like not technology thing, and it's all about who you know. And I think since they do have the who you know with the Davos people, I think they'll be fine. And they also have that huge community that Charles has amassed, so I think they'll be fine. So it's kind of crazy that he says he does not really care for the WEF people, but yet LCX, when they first launched their launch pad, all they did was Cardano projects. Just honest, just saying there. So So I think the who you know, as far as Charles and Cardano is concerned, and the community they've got behind them, I think they will survive just on those two things, even though their technology has been surpassed. And since you mentioned, and what about Zcash? Since you mentioned it, SEC at least a penny. Oh wow. Well, not at all. Well, not all Casper, but if Casper hits $1, most likely my other bags go up big time. Yeah, I want to get a cert. I definitely want to expand my Casper bag. Um, hopefully that may happen this week. That definitely may happen this week. That was definitely on my list though. Shout out to the patrons. That was definitely on my list for this week. I had already expanded it due to it being on the list. Because I thought it would have a good week. But I'm probably looking to expand it even more. Better off giving a $150 laptop, never connecting to the internet. Now, see, this is something that people do. What Ace is talking about here, as far as getting your own wallet, or kind of just building your own wallet. Um, Better off getting a $250 laptop, never connecting it to the internet, etc., and use that as your cold wallet. Ledger has been hacked multiple times now, and with the recent Ledger news. Now, I've heard of people doing this with Bitcoin. Um, I'm not sure if that's something you can do with other coins or not. Um, but yeah, I know people will use um, a what is it? Oh, old laptop as a cold storage and not connected to the internet. Um, so if that's something you want to do. There are sites that are out there where you can learn to do that just for free. So that might be something people want to look into. So yes, it seems like you can do that with other coins, which I suspected. But it's up to you though, guys, if you want to do that way. I know um, the reason why you go with like one of these like cold storage wallets is they just make it easier for you. But the ability is out there for you to do just an old laptop. Just realize like if you're doing the old laptop type of thing, you really kind of need to make some plans in case you're not around anymore. Um, that somebody doesn't just be like, oh, this is an old laptop, I'm just throwing it away. Right? You really want to make sure that you explain what that is, put some type of note on it, let people know that, hey, this is just not an old laptop. This is, you know what I mean? Like, this is an actual like this is a bank, okay? So don't throw this one out. This is a bank. Make sure you get what's out of here. All right, and don't just throw this one out. If you're going with Trezor, don't forget it's merged with Exodus, so both work together. uh, DL Exodus and add Trezor to it. Look into it if you don't know. Not an old laptop, buy a new one and never connect it to the internet. Okay. Something to consider there, guys. Oh, and let's see, Z. Let's do Zcash right quick. Um, I haven't looked into Zcash in a while. Um, I believe Cash is another one of those ones that's like a fork of Bitcoin. I believe. Some of these forks of Bitcoin, it's like, oh man, I just would rather like buy Bitcoin, right? But right now, I'm a big believer in Lightning, Litecoin. Um, yeah. So it's been around for multiple bull runs, and you can see the bull run before the last was its best bull run. Like, is it officially kind of just dead, right, guys? Like, I don't know about this one. Thing is, ZK Snark. A lot of things use ZK Snark now. Um, yeah. Oh, they heard me talking about Tracer, so no, I'm kidding. So okay, it happens to be in all these different portfolios, though. That's something. Winklevoss Capital Portfolio, Fembushi, Fembushi. Um, that's one of Vitalik Uterin. He's involved with these guys. Hash key, placeholder. Okay, the fact is, in all these venture capital portfolios, um, makes makes me a little bit more bullish, a lot a bit more bullish. However, since I have to get up on the news on this one and see like I don't think we need to go to the website at all, but let's see what's up with the Twitter. Why is it telling me electric coin? I don't know why it referred me to electric coin instead of Zcash, but going to Zcash now. Grayscale. Okay, so does Grayscale have a Zcash trust? That would be something to see. Grayscale Zcash trust. If they do, that will make me even more bullish on it. Because it means the big guys are amassing some, so they will pump it at some point in time. Yep, they have a Zcash trust. Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with Zcash. Um, One thing you know with these like kind of big people having these trusts and having it in their portfolio, they will pump this boy at some point in time. So it's only 21 million of these. Um, yeah, I would see that pumped at some point in time. Kramer, uh, Ace, did you see Kramer's tweet? Doesn't send on the horizon. You know what that means. Yeah, it's going to be real bad out here for people. Oh my god. That's that's hilarious, bro. It is automatic. It is automatic. And that goes into so many different things like inversion, right? Like Kramer's just a propagandist and whatever he's saying is just do the opposite, bro. Just do the opposite. But yeah, on that note, I'll get out of here, guys. Nice long show today. Nice interaction today. I love it so much. Thank you guys so much for coming through. We'll be back here on Saturday, 9:30 in the morning. Or actually, Trek show's been coming on, so we'll go on at 10. So I'll see you guys then. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Have a good one, guys. Peace.